Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. My name is Psi Divine, and this is your sign for the month of February. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Let's just dive in and see what's up with you. Fire signs. Let's start with Aries. This is the month of February. Okay, Aries, the first feeling I'm getting is realizing discernment. Experiencing or having experienced the dark elements of self or another. This could be realizing that every reason doesn't always make sense. This could be accepting that some people just ain't gonna make sense. Some people aren't gonna do things that make sense. This could be relationships. Just understanding more of the foundation of our relationships with the unstable others. We're getting awareness about the ego of others and self. We're learning the difference between how we feel and what is a fact. Asking that question. There's an I and there's a why. I think we all can feel that one. Let's see what else is coming for you in the month of February. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure it's not. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming in the month of February that Aries needs to be aware of. I'm going to do this one different. We'll do this as things we should say no to. Things we should say yes to. Yeah, all right. Sorry, you guys, I want to give myself a little bit more of a frame to work with. All right. So let's start with yes. What should we be saying yes to, Aries, in the month of February? In the month of February, Aries, your Four of Wands is here. It's no support. It's no support, and it's heartbreak. For some, it'll be betrayal. Ooh. So in the month of February, we should be saying yes to first balance, correcting things for ourselves. We should say yes to no longer accepting situations that aren't fair. For others, Aries, if you're not in a relationship, it's your ass that needs to gain some accountability. And it's accountability for how you allow others to let you make you feel. So it's accepting your role in a situation that perhaps we've allowed to run on for too long. This is around something that shakes up the home. It's not getting, it's, okay, it's like being tied to a situation, but it's not good. You want balance. You want things to work out. I really feel like this is a relationship in the home. At this time in February, it is about reflecting on self, forgiving yourself for maybe letting BS run on for too long, and making a move towards balancing it out, making it right, speaking your piece, or making the moves that you need. Feeling versus your facts. Oof. Right. It's understanding that sometimes people just lie. They are all talk. It's what they do. And, while it may provide a good feeling, is it factual? Are they doing what they say they're going to do? Are you doing what's good and healthy for you? And that doesn't always mean being in a relationship. Now, Three of Pentacles is here, so we've got something that, a teamwork situation. It's planning. It's a choice, though. You have a choice as a yes to come out of a situation where there's conflict. So, yes, I think you should make this choice. Make the moves that are healthiest for you. Understanding some people are just lessons. The blessing is having the awareness to resolve situations. Understand that while other people may be full of talk, that doesn't mean you are. Okay? And balance can be achieved. Happiness can be achieved. For those of you who are dealing with someone in the home with criminal issues, you have a choice to make. Do you want happiness in your home, or do you want chaos? I feel that's here too. Someone may be also feeling used. Let's keep going. That's long. Okay. What should we be saying no to in February? Good Lord. Okay, look. So in the month of February, Aries, what we are not going to do, what's not on the menu, is being motherly, loving, supportive to liars. This is about letting mature people grow up. Okay. It's understanding that there is no gain in certain combative situations. Some things are not worth the hassle. Deck is tight. Okay. That is pretty self-explanatory. So what we're doing is we're not waiting. It's no longer a wait-and-see approach. What I just hear is, what is the name? Cardi B. I make money moves. This is moving decision, okay? It's not. This is a timeline opportunity if you should choose to expand on that. What you have here is, I'm not going to sit in the dark waiting to see what's coming. I'm not going to wait for confusion. I'm not going to continue to sit in a situation where someone causes all this wave pattern in my emotions. It's not healthy, not going to get us anywhere. It's understanding that we might be dealing with someone who isn't a team player. This could be the ghoster, the one who refuses to engage in logical adult conversations, who won't acknowledge their part in anything, someone who's just uncooperative. We can say no to that. And we can block progress of another person's masterful engagement against our feelings. The war. Understanding we might have allowed some of this to come in. Might be a little bit of karma here. That is a choice, though, to move out of that energy. To not engage. What I also just felt is, if you are in a situation or relationship that isn't happy, be very sure before you make babies. Birth control. Okay. Gossip. I think I need a new deck for the gossip. Hold on. Gossip, Aries will hear for, well, the most impactful. Whether it's within or without, at work, environments, news, what will be the most impactful data for Aries to know? Gossip that affects Aries directly. Some of you will be fighting for control of a situation. This is ego. This is breaking a cycle of too many chiefs and not enough Indians, is what I just heard. Oh my goodness. So perhaps there's too many bossy people in one environment. While there's not a bunch of bosses, some of you are going to be dealing with the gossip of a liar, someone who's crafty. This feels like the energy of someone talking about how badass they are, how they can do something for you. They know so much. They're so smart. Everybody listens to them. They're the magician. That is not quite the truth. That's just the bullshit they tell. This is a gamer coming your way with gossip, and it comes out as a choice. So it's like a situation where you really don't have to pay attention to this, which is good. 3 of Wands. Some of you will be hearing gossip about a leader or a leadership position. Someone coming in that you don't want. Someone moving into a leadership position. This feels like work. This person coming or being gossiped about it affects you because you have an opportunity to speak your truth about what you think or know about this person or this group of people coming in to bring a change. This could be a change in management or ownership of a business, and you may have some data. For some of you, it isn't data, it's quitting or making a decision to family over dealing with some of you are choosing family over work. Yeah. Some of you are feeling that there is no direction with work. The opportunity that's here, though, is the opportunity to complete a cycle of being of support to others and having a greater, passion towards cycle for the self. The Chariot comes out as a choice, so it's an opportunity to move on, to have control over what you want with work, money. Ooh. All right. So here we have Judgment. It's realizing the longer we stay in a situation, the worse it gets. We kind of contribute to that because we're still participating. Yeah. Our Seven of Wands, we have a choice. We can support our beliefs. We can deal with the aggression of others. We can continue to be overwhelmed. It's almost like having to deal with somebody who makes a lot of, looks business-minded. However, they cut things out. This person is a magician to me in the sense that they're sneaky. It's like having to deal with someone at work who is very motivated to elevate the self. What else do we need to know about magician? Oh, this is kind of nuts. Okay. So this is someone very self-motivated. If this is a company or any change at work, administrative or ownership-wise, people are being monitored, watched for efficiency. A cut, major cut being planned. So what they're looking for are the people who are time wasteful, defiant. Perhaps any other records that may have been missed. And there's a sensitivity to this information. I don't understand what this, it's like, it's who can you trust? Right now, somebody's job is looking to uncover some truth. In the gossip realm directly, somebody is using, or someone's gossip, someone's fight is really a fight against themselves, but it's public. Hold on. This fight, it has a public display to it. And someone is driving themselves crazy. This has to do with home, group, secrets. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody who has a little bit of mental issues. And it's time to decide how bad it is and do we need to separate ourselves. Whew. Because judgment is coming for the gossiper. Judgment in this form comes by what? Ooh. There will be a police intervention. Not the good kind. This is legal problems for the gossip. And then it's happening because this person is reckless. Do you see it coming? Questioning the facts. I don't know why I'm pulling this much, but wow, I'm nosy. Oh, a lot of swords. Okay, swords. Somebody's whole crazy, but not fucking crazy to the point where they walk into traffic or anything, but more like somebody yelling, talking about the others, but not taking accountability for what they do type shit. What is this? Very envious individual. I mean, they spend most of the day eating their heart out. This is a person who will not own up to their own shit, but will chain themselves to their beliefs about others. Like, legit, why? Emotional bop on the head to this person. This person sounded creative at first, but then crazy takes over. You have an opportunity, Aries. That was long. Aries, in the month of February, you have an opportunity to disconnect. Feeling versus facts. Why are you involved? Why are you listening and entertaining energies that you know? Okay. This is going with that gut feeling, your instinct. You know better. Aries in danger. Uh-oh. Danger for Aries. Fair enough. Aries in the month of February, those of you in relationships need to be mindful, attentive, not absent, because it feels like, let's clarify. So it feels to me like someone who is pushing for gains at work is forgetting about love, the home, family. This is creating an imbalance. So be mindful of that, because the Lord of loss in pleasure is here. And then we have the Lord of victory. This is attention, feelings, needs being unmet and unheard by self and others. Being busy, for business does create imbalance if you have other family, other friends, and other obligations to deal with. So it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? You see technically the same thing going on here. So it feels like there's victory in work. There may be more hours, more work, more money, more gains. And yes, you need it. But don't forget, it feels like we've been in a pandemic, so people have gotten adjusted to a certain level of attention. So when that changes, some people will deal with that differently, feel cut off, blocked. And so I think communication is important. The Lord of Peace restored, right on top of this. So what brings some pleasure is communication, okay? Meeting of the minds, awareness, explanation, just calm conversation, okay? This is working from a place of intellect and bringing others up to speed, keeping others up to speed, letting people know your emotions may not be blocked. You might just be busy. You're not avoiding people. You're busy. Because in the absence of that, we get confusion. We get people forming their own opinions or feeling some kind of way versus the truth of a situation. So this is using your grace and your intellect to help move people into a place where they can chill while bills and other things and, okay, I know how you're feeling. Here's what's going on. Okay? It's calming the ego. It's healthy. It strengthens partnerships in the home. It restores balance that can really just, it'll bring good karma. Just keep the communication clear, open, healthy. Okay? feel like you need one more good thing coming out of this. Aries, we got the 4, which is stability. There will be achievements in the month of February. Be mindful to get your relaxation, please. And stay safe. Again, clarity with all people around you who may be seeing less of you in the month of February. Please explain that to them. You have plans. Reasoning really can help with people's feelings. Okay? State your facts. And wow. It's about accepting and helping others accept a new change. It's getting a new focus. You'd be doing good, but you definitely must be clear and logical with the others who are operating from feelings. So if this is children or partners and work is stepping up, it's really all about communication. Clear, not angry or bitter, just understanding communication. Grace. All right. Sagittarius. Let's see what word is here for you. So when numbers come out, that's something there. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so cards come back. There's the Lord of loss and pleasure, Lord of peace restored, Lord of perfected work. This is an act for the self too. This is awareness of self. This is a return of someone who wasn't a good person. This is clarity about a situation. Perhaps we're inviting in someone who may be heartless, someone who wasn't good to you in the past. This is the hope, choosing to be hopeful that someone is going to come back better. This is hoping that someone is going to come back as a higher version of themselves. But this person is just looking for another cycle, another run through on your feelings and your strength. They're looking for another return on your, weakness. The Wheel of Fortune is here, but it's in reverse. There's no luck in this situation, okay? It's clinging to hope. Bringing this energy back in brings also some type of change beyond your control. Clarify. 9 of Cups. So, yeah, this will cost you. Those of you who are tempted to invite in an ex because you think it's going to bring some type of financial, physical happiness, that's not quite the case. However, you will, you get what you're looking for. This person has a different level of influence on you. 5 of Cups to 9 of Cups. So we go from chaos and danger and confusion. You got your experience here. And, okay, so we're going to go for another round here. That is a possibility for you, Sagittarius, just off those letters. Let me see if I can find something better here. This is about the self. We can deal with that. Let's find something nicer. Okay, Sagittarius. That took a while. I don't know if someone's name is Jen. Alternatively, it is not correct spelling, but I also see engine. Some type of corporate force. But I'll leave that there. So let's see. So let's go with the yes, what we should be saying yes to in the month of February. I'll put that here. What are we saying yes to in the month of February for Sagittarius? Okay. Sagittarius, it looks to me like we are saying yes. Ooh. Okay, you should be saying yes to this opportunity. Feels to me like someone's testing your gangster in the month of February, testing your patience. Somebody who feels like the only attention they can get from you is the combative kind. 10 of Pentacles here in reverse, though. It's no longer being a resource for somebody's fuel or fuel rages, or it feels like letting go or realizing that there's nothing else to give to a certain situation. Okay? For some of you, it's involving broken homes, work. It's battling with someone in your environment. It's no longer accepting this offer. I don't have energy for this anymore. I'm going to start looking at what I can do to better myself, looking at this past situation here. It's understanding that there are no results to this situation, no reward. It's being aware that it's starting to look at the past in a different light. The sun being here, this can bring sadness. It can bring negativity. It's certainly saying yes to the acceptance that certain people, certain environments, certain situations do make us sad and depressed. They do make us unhappy. It's restoring balance of self, restoring grace, or finding it for some of y'all that ain't had it in a minute. Might have forgot. It's choosing to not engage in this competition. And that's what it is. It's a competitive environment. It's somebody who feels like it's being around people who really feel like they need to control things. Disagreements with others. Shit that's just not worth the hassle because there's no gain. It's only brought ill health. This can be in different variations of rejection. For some of you, it's just understanding that this combative energy doesn't make the best version of you. And it's been expensive. It's an expensive lesson. But once we understand that and we accept our part in it, we can skip over whatever else goes along with this data. But you gotta restore balance for yourself. Oof. Gotta want that balance. Because there's someone in your environment who enjoys taking your energy. This is someone in your space who enjoys controlling. So this is about having grace, dignity, value of self. No longer clinging to past energies. Saying yes to turning that right side up right here. It's letting go of the past. It really is. It's accepting sometimes no answer is an answer. It's completing a situation for yourself instead of deciding someone else is going to do that for you. That's what saying the yes is, right? Doesn't mean you're doing it. Just saying what you should be saying yes to. What are we saying no to? Okay, this is pretty fast. What's good to say no to in the month of February? This feels like sexual energy. You want to say, I don't think it's a bad thing to say no to particular booty calls. Okay? I think that's not a bad idea because there are some people, and some of y'all have a lot of options. Some of you are dealing with people who have way too many options. Here's the Lord of blended pleasure. So it's giving yourself, splitting yourself, allowing yourself to be used by a controlling energy. So we could say no to that because that takes away from you and your growth. Lots of 69 action here. Not calling out no signs, just saying. Yeah, okay, look. Watch the booty calls this month that don't need to be in your space. The next seas of grace. When this person calls, you have an opportunity to gracefully bow out instead of bowing down. So in the month of January, you have an opportunity to put a user in their place. Gracefully. Gossip. What will Sag be hearing about February? Gossip that will affect the Sagittarius in February. Oof. Some of you will be moving into a very protective space. Self-defense protective space type of thing. The gossip you'll be hearing will be about something going on in someone's home. This could be home invasion. This could be choosing the wrong date. Because this is someone coming into the home. And a crime from someone very heartless. Some of you are going to hear a story that's going to be close to you or personal to you in some type of way. And it's going to make you move into a place of greater self-awareness, self-defense. And this will be choosing to alter some old ways of doing things. Taking a new approach based on data from the, gossip data. This is, Yep, taking a hard look at the way shit is. The way things have changed. The relationships of the opposites. The sleepwalkers. Really, really thinking, going into yeah, you guys are going to hear something personal to you about someone being assaulted, attacked, violated. You'll be looking at love a little bit differently. This is looking a different way at connections. What you're attracted to in a partner. This will be altering the way you talk to people. I hear a reduction in the level of public friendliness. Understanding that people can be chaotic. Ooh boy, be careful. Because in your environment is what I just heard is someone who would say, I told you so. Oh, Lord. Let's move on from that. Oh, and the danger. Nope. I'm eyeballing a different deck. Sagittarius. Dangers. Ooh, the cards don't even want to come together. Dangers we can be aware of. Need to be aware of in February. In the month of February, be very careful what you post online. Ladies. And trust me, I know this one. Some of you are being monitored. I would love to say you're being watched, but you're being monitored. It's that level. And the Queen of Hazards, it's like someone watching. You could be resourceful to another. It's watching you to see how trustworthy you are. Watching to see who you're connected to. Cups and Wands. This is somebody who seeks some type of connection with you, partnership, relationship. But they're imaginative. They ain't all fucking there is what I'm trying to say. This person has a whole inner battle going on. And they will give you one too. This is not a good person. This person has spent time in isolation. Could be prison. Oh my God. And then the death card comes. Okay. So some of y'all have a stalker. Someone who's watching a little too closely. This person may drive by the home. Definitely someone who knows where you are. This person wants to bring some type of influence, control. They believe that you are a key to satisfaction for them. But how to get a hold of you and this may be a person you have rejected in the past for some of you. And you may not be talking to this person anymore. Or you may be turning your back on this person, ghosting, whatever. This person doesn't know what's going on, doesn't know why. They have questions, they have anger. This is resentment. This person does have the ability to be unhealthy, dangerous, combative, just not good, okay? Someone wondering why you gave up on them, why you won't give them another chance. Advice. Advice coming out of this, keep your eyes peeled. It's understanding, inviting it back in brings karma. You're not attracted to it, so because this person isn't healthy. The relationship isn't healthy, but it's someone who has trouble letting go. You're ready to move on, ready for a new cycle. They haven't grown at all. To them, it's just undone. So the danger is inviting this energy back in. The death card was there. I ain't going no further on that card. But if you're dealing with somebody who puts hands on or has the ability, or you feel that, that's coming back around. So do the right thing and protect yourself, because you have the knowledge now to do so. And this isn't someone to fight with. So perhaps the next seas of grace We think with a little logic or do some mental health studying on how to interact with this energy. Okay? Whew, Sagittarius. You got the tools, so let's get something good. What's the good for Sagittarius in February? Do not disregard the power of divine intervention. You have been separated from something, someone, an unhealthy environment, or in February, you're going to have an opportunity to do that. Because this came in reverse. So it's knowing that you can do it, you should do it. Will you do it? It's choice. Because your guides are trying to step in, but it feels like if you invite this in, your guides can't help. So it'll be divine intervention, but they need your help to do that naturally. But you gotta want it. Gotta go for it. You might have to act on it. Because your guides have been trying to create this space for you, or an awareness, give you data on how to gracefully deal with a certain situation. But it looks like maybe you have decided to go on into it anyway. In the month of February, you do have an opportunity to be open to divine intervention. This may include help from others. And understand that when you do ask for help, be careful of who you ask for help. This is awareness. So this is strengthening the mind. And you got to do that for better mental health, safety. Just because all the cards are in reverse here. So this is a choice to continue unhappy situations or gracefully exit. But this is all in the thought. We can, heal, because that's what's necessary here. Or we can continue to repeat this cycle with no progress, no healing. It's a choice. Whew. All right, Leo. Let me double check this data because, well, a G is on the side. Okay, that was on here. Okay, so let's see what we get here. That took a while. I don't know. I feel like that's not all of it. I just want to clarify. Go inside aware. Okay, coming soon to the Leo. This involves relationships. This can be in the home. This is dealing with someone's feelings. An argumentative situation. Oof. This is like having to go home to somebody you know is waiting to argue with you. That may be a theme in the month of February, Leo. It's having to deal with somebody who doesn't mind shaky ground. Learning how to respond as opposed to react is where the victory comes in, okay? It's understanding somebody may only know how to feel comfortable with negative attention. Why? Lord of the fire of the world, the sun, in reverse. You're dealing with somebody who is a negative person, but they're probably fighting undiagnosed depression. The magician being here is a little bit of a trickster, okay? And sometimes sadness or depression or other mental issues bring crafty behavior. Ooh. Other times this person is just heartless, off balance, angry. Someone who seeks power through their bad behavior. And perhaps they do so because that's been how it's been working up to this point. Three of Wands here, the Lord of established strength, just what I said. So it's having to walk into combative situations. The Lord of the root of the powers of earth and the Ace of Pentacles. There's somebody who feels like they can trust the way things work. But what's in it for you is to trust yourself, understand the damage that comes with having to listen to loud speak is what I heard. You may be dealing with somebody who yells a lot or just normally talks loud. They're unstable for whatever reason. This is just somebody who's combative. Advice for this. Ooh. The High Priestess, the Priestess of the Silver Star, and Death. Okay. This is understanding childish people, again, need to grow up without your help. Sometimes. Yeah, possible. It's choosing transformation, choosing to let go of things that stop us from growing. Okay? If people aren't safe and they behave poorly without logic and reason, it might be just time to save yourself, step back, make a new approach to your own happiness. Because you know better. In the High Priestess, we have awareness. We don't deal with secrets. We're aware of what's going on because we've been looking at it for a long time. So now it's time to make some changes. And in the Death, we get transformation. It's letting go of things that are, it's not working anyway. We already have the experience to see this. And here in the Last Judgment, the spirit of the primal fire. We get hopefully understanding your contribution to the situation. It's something that's created doubt of self. You need to be aware of this. You might be dealing with somebody who just lacks self-awareness. They don't like themselves, so how can they like you? And this is choosing the hermit mode. A little bit of silence, searching for what works for you. Only you can answer that question. Sometimes it's just removing your feelings from the situation and watching to learn. Maybe getting this person to admit or conversate about why they like the battle. Because it brings in this tower. And it can also, and talking, maybe getting some awareness for yourself can help you avoid the tower moment that they've been going through for a long time. Because this is a situation that just doesn't work. Maybe it started off good. Maybe it was good teamwork, but it turned into conflict for everyone who got involved. It's knowing that this brings material trouble. We're not waiting for that anymore. The Hangman is here. The Five of Pentacles is here. The Hangman in reverse is a sacrifice when there's no need to sacrifice. Could be somebody forcing things to stay in a stalled out mode because it gives them control over a group. Could be somebody planting confusion because it plants control. It plants confusion. It's like a weed of bad behavior that affects more than one person. It brings material troubles into a situation. Something you entered into out of love and compassion turns into an injustice towards self and others. And it looked like a fast spiral down too. So it's choosing what I just heard is, who do you love? Four of Pentacles here, Lord of earthly power. Okay, inside the war. Inside the war, it's understanding that we might be dealing with greedy people who are trying to control, block change, and we make moves to correct that with awareness, accepting that shit is not always what it looks like on the surface. That comes in knowledge, gaining knowledge of the situation, doing your research. It brings you out of a sad place too, to understand how to interact with combative others. All right. I'm leaving that there. Okay, Leo. Let's do your danger first. Dangers for Leo in the month of February. Leo in the month of February, be careful of jealous people. And I don't mean just one, I said people. Be careful of the envious-hearted. Those who are gossiping around you, talking trash of others, are doing the same to you. This is a group situation that stops growing, okay? This is where we move into a place of protecting self, covering our own backsides. Understanding that there are people in our environment who are just chaos creators. We have the Knight of Wands here. So this is understanding that some people may come across charming and confident, but they don't sleep well. This could be someone who comes in, who came into your space or comes in offering to be of assistance, help, knowledge, awareness, but that's not what they're there for. They're really there for chaos. They're just chaotic and they bring bad cycles to those they run into. This is having the courage to move past that. Okay? Understanding that shit ain't going nowhere. Letting go. Saving yourself. If you are dealing with combative gossipers in your environment, I would give them a break in the month of February. Okay? Let's see what else we get here. Gossip. Gossip for Leo. Let's go here. What gossip will affect Leo in the month of February? Oh. Okay. Leos, in the month of February, you're going to hear about someone taking something that doesn't belong to them. Theft. Theft on something that was a group build, more than one person involved. Very interesting. Someone who seemed like they could do great things. Someone who spoke like they were a great creator of many things and a builder of wealth and material gains. Was really not, yeah, that wasn't the case. There was kind of a hater. Ooh, 9 and 9. The truth of the matter is this person is a thief, and when they get what they want, they're going to turn their back like it's everyone else who did it. Oh, Lord. Others will know the truth about the bad. So if you're dealing with a great bullshit artist, you may be brought into some bullshit. You may be called to speak up on behalf of being connected to this bullshit artist who is now not answering the phone, now not talking, now not making offers to communicate. This person believes that they did what they wanted to do. They did the right thing. No one's going to touch them. Ooh-wee. This person is absolutely certain that ain't nobody gonna fuck with them. This is the ultimate selfish person. Someone who came in with a beginning and an end plotted out in their mind. And that was to stir chaos. This person does not mind engaging in battle, but has no problem turning their back on it. Look at all these backs. Look. Back turned, back turned, back turned. Putting people in a place where they have to discuss their connections, their financial engagements, connections, possibilities, for dealing with what feels like one fucking person. Could be somebody representing themselves as a business or a star. Oh my Lord. Ooh. Good luck with that one, Lee. I don't just do any advice with this. Time to separate yourself from people who you know ain't doing the right thing. If you feel, you know, that intuition, that intuitive instinct, save yourself, because this is a relationship that will bring loss. The smooth talker, the con artist, the one who promises relationships, makes offers of connections, but what you don't see are the people, you know, they're good. This is somebody who talks really good so that you don't see who's in the past that hurt them, or it's hard to see their truth. It's there, but you haven't really looked. It's like dancing with the devil. Dancing with the devil energy. Four and four. Wow. This person works very hard on their bullshit. and will travel. I just heard have car will travel. I don't know what that means. All right. Okay, listen. It's just a big con artist somebody's fucking dealing with in the month of February. It's knowing that and making decisions for yourself before shit gets out of hand. You know, it's having options to believe your eyes or what you've heard. And taking back your offer. Slowly backing out of the room is what I just heard. Look at this. Yeah. It's looking at the chaos, making an assessment, preserving what you do have left, whether it's strength, energy, finance. It's saving what you do have left, backing out of some bullshit. For those of you who will not be backing out of it, walk inside aware of what you're getting into. It is a dark relationship, so expect dark events, okay? Expect to not be told the truth. Expect for, you know, it sounds attractive, feels attractive. The connection it sounds good. It ends with broken talks, though. The good talk that came in will be the bad talk going out. Let's see what else we got here. So we got your gossip, we got your danger. Okay, let's do no. What can we say no to? I'll give you number cards for this one, Leo. Divine intervention comes back. Whew, okay. In the month of February, what we can say no to is interacting with the inside job, understanding that at this time or when the time comes, you will be getting divine intervention on this. And it'll come in asking yourself, perhaps quietly, why are you getting involved with this? Assessment. It's understanding or being aware that you don't have to get involved. It's okay. It's okay to step back. You don't have to help everybody you see. You don't have to be a part of everyone's BS or games or scams. What can we say yes to? Okay, in the month of February, some of y'all need to be saying yes to self-care. Caring for yourself, covering your own ass. Say yes to awareness, wisdom. Be mindful of how what's really coming out to me right now is pay attention to how sex-focused someone is in your environment, in a relationship. Moose! Moose! Moose. Y'all go in the house. Shut up. Shh. Okay. So what we want to be mindful of is liars and frauds and cheats. People who make us think you are being given quiet data, things to look at, awareness. This is realizing you might be dealing with somebody who isn't going to heal. They don't want to. They're a liar. We might have seen an illusion instead of the honest truth about people we're dealing with. Understanding how they affect our luck, our trust of self. This could be dealing with somebody needy. Somebody overloaded with ego. And it's going to, you know, okay. It's getting in the middle of somebody's life lesson. It's also understanding that you are a part of someone's life lesson. It's a lesson for you too. It's letting go of people who can't complete things, who don't give a fuck about your heart. People who aren't regulated mentally. People whose brains don't process clearly. Freeing yourself from other people's damage. Anything else? Wow. So we can take an action towards the self, and we can move away from energies that are chaotic, confusing, destructive. You've already experienced this. How long do you let it keep going? And moving out of a situation isn't giving up, okay? It's knowing that. It's being clear with yourself about that. It's knowing that a situation isn't going to grow any further. You want to do better. You don't need everybody to explain their distortion to you. Some people can't. Some people lie because they just don't know themselves. But as you grow and know yourself, you must seek shelter and separation and time for self from the chaotic energies who aren't going to wake up, who put you in a place where you need to heal. Okay. All right. Okay, last one for the collective. All right, Sag, Aries, Leo, the month of February, the theme is the pure mind. The quest for clarity and wisdom. Go outside, Moose. Let's pull a couple of these. Wow, 4, 6, and 9. 4 of Swords. We're coming out of a place where, what was it called? Land of stress. the land of stress and burnout, and I'm tired, okay? Going through these memories of the past. This could be childhood, it could be remembering the good things that you did for someone. And in our Nine of Cups, we find wish fulfillment, satisfaction for some sensual pleasure. But the ultimate win here is balance, justice, getting things right, taking accountability for self. So if you don't mind, I'm going to rearrange these for a better story right here, because these look better this way. Six, 4, 9, and 11. So we get completion here. We come out of this past energy. We gear up, rest up, clear our mind up, stack our chips, put our feelings and relationships in a better light within ourselves. We get a hold of our feelings, because that's what brings balance into ourselves, into our relationships environment. It even gives an impression to others who need it. But most importantly, it is a quest for the self, balance, grace, the pure mind. Quest for clarity and wisdom. For some, it will be a quest for communication and wisdom so that you can move out of this past energy. But accept, again, sometimes no answer is your answer along the quest. And in that is realizing illusions. Good stuff. Okay. Better than that coming. Ooh-wee. Okay. For some of you, there'll be purity in your mind coming out of a situation where you were betrayed. Because you sought that wisdom, you were able to move out of a situation that wasn't correct. Moving away from choppy waters, bad relationships, bad mouth. Yeah, okay. Getting the vision to see clearer. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. 7 of Wands, reverses. We just, no thank you. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. Look at this. From the past, we're coming out of this chaos. And it is going to test your gangster. It did already. It affected family. It was a cycle of bullshit. Now we have awareness, we can block it. We can make a choice for the pure mind. Need I say any more? The Emperor is choosing stability. It's choosing to disengage from the battles of others that cost us time with family, friends, personal happiness, growth. It's dealing with people who have trouble letting go of situations. So they cling on to others who will help them not let go of shit. Jeez, come on. We're out of that. The pure mind. All right. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, I hope that was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this reading, it was long. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would be most appreciative. I do have games, psychic training, live readings on this channel. So there's stuff to enjoy, a little something for everyone. I hope you have a wonderful week. This has been my reading again for Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Please take care of yourself and do it with style and grace. I'm Psi Divine. Talk to you later.